Hi everyone, so this is my project for this week and this is a mirror makeover. This is actually a brand new one. I bought it for one of my clients that bought for me a long Chip and Dale dresser some while ago, and now he wanted a matching mirror. I was looking for something to thrift, but unfortunately I wasn't able to find the right measurement, so I bought a brand new one, and I will show you how you can paint and transform it to match in other pieces of furniture or just match your decor. So let's get started. I will start by taking off the mirror because I don't want it to get scratched or damaged in any way. So now it's time to clean this, even if this is it's brand new. I just want to make sure that there are not some fats left from the fingerprints and stuff like this. So I'm not spraying directly on, I'm just spraying on this paper towel, and I will just go around the entire piece. Always remember, some extra cleaning won't hurt. And now I will do the same with some clean water. I will spray this and I will just remove any residue. Now I will let this dry for a couple of minutes, and then we will be ready to put the primer. So my piece is nice and dry, and I already started to apply my gripping primer, which is Slick Stick, sorry, by Dixie Belle. So I'm applying a gripping primer just because this surface is very slick. It is not wood, so just to avoid any problems with the adhesion. In these cases you have two options. You can use a gripping primer, or you can use you can lightly sand the surface to scratch it a little bit so that your paint has better adhesion. But since I have so many molds here, I decided that for me it will be easier just to apply some gripping primer, and this also will help me with the coverage because the paint I will be applying here is also very light. My primer is nice and dry, and I know you guys this looks a little bit scary and messy at this point, but always remember there is always like an ugly face in any almost every furniture flip. Don't get scared, just trust the process. And I noticed that I had some cracks here, and I use this caulk to fill the small gaps. Always remember, choose a paintable caulk and remove any excess once you apply it, because when this stuff dries, it's very hard to remove. Use the color cashmere for this flip along with my zebra square brush, and as always I will start by giving my paint a good stir. My bottle of water, I will moisturize my brush. start by applying thin coats of paint. Always remember, you want to rather apply multiple thin coats than one, two very thick coats, because this can your paint can crackle and you won't be able to get a nice and smooth finish. I'm using some stippling motions just because this mirror has a lot of molds and I need to get my paint in all these crevices. Use water every time you feel like your paint is not sliding easy on your piece. Don't use too much water because you don't want to mess up the formula of the paint. Just enough to make your paint slides easier and to get a smooth finish. Okay, so now that our piece is nice and dry, it's time to seal our paint. So I will use my Rust-Oleum clear wax along with one of my older Lignocolor wax brushes. I don't know where is my new one, but anyway, I will apply, this is the second coat of wax, and 2 coats will be enough to ensure a good protection, because this is a mirror, so this won't be touched as often, or yeah, I mean if you compare it to like a dresser or a nightstand. And now you have to wipe away the excess. Remember what I told you before, don't put too much pressure. You want to literally remove only what is in excess. I will let this frame dry for the wax, dry for about 1 hour, and then I will come back with some decorative brown wax, just to make it look this one a little bit of old world. And yeah, so I let it dry for 1 hour for the reason that I personally like it better when it's when the clear wax is a bit dry, because I feel like if I would put directly now some brown wax, it would be hard to work with it, because every time you would want to remove some excess of the wax, because the coat underneath is still wet, you will remove just all the decorative wax. I don't know if this makes sense for you like right now, but I will show you what I mean in a couple of minutes. I will use some dark wax by Rust-Oleum. This is actually dark brown wax, just to add a little depth to these moldings. One tip, don't use the same brush for clear and decorative waxes, because you can mess your finish. So always use separate brushes. So I will move this closer just to show you what I'm doing. So I want this brown wax actually only in all these grooves, and I will work in small sections because once it is dry it will be hard to remove. And I will use the clear wax as an eraser to remove the wax from the dark wax from the places I don't want it, like this spot here, for example. Okay. Here. Okay, good. You can use the glaze, some glaze, to get the same effect. I just want to give this frame a bit of aged look. That's all I want. I keep moving with my brown wax back and forth until I was satisfied with the result. It is always a matter of taste, how much or how less you want. Just play with it. I think this is a beautiful transformation from modern sleek to classy and timeless. So if you guys like it, give me some thumbs up, leave me a comment below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week.